My name is Liz Staley. I am an artist here at the Foundry. I am a mixed media artist who mainly does animal art. I do a lot of horses, but also other types of animals, breeds that are extinct, breeds that are endangered, and I try and combine education with art and conservation efforts. For the month of September in 2022, I'm actually having my first solo gallery show ever here in the Spotlight Gallery at the Foundry. For me, art has always been about telling a story. I love to create beautiful pictures, but I much prefer if those beautiful things have a deeper story to them, which is why I started repurposing map pages to do my art and be backgrounds for my artwork. Most of my artwork is done on vintage map pages. They're maps from real vintage atlases that I draw on. And each map page shows where the animal that I've drawn on the map comes from in the world or was bred. When I chose the pieces for this show, I wanted to showcase a wide variety of different animals. So I chose a lot of horses, but I also chose other creatures like dogs and otters to show off a broad range of what I do. So the two large pieces in the center of the show are a set, and they show a Union and a Confederate cavalry horse. They're both based off of the Morgan horse, but they have tack specific to their armies. I found it interesting when I was researching for these pieces that in the beginning of the American Civil War, the Confederates were actually considered to be much superior horsemen to the Union soldiers. And this is probably because a lot of the northern area was industrialized and they used horses less. But as the war went on, the Union Army kind of shored up their cavalry forces, and by the end of the war, they were considered the superior cavalry force. One of my newest pieces is the Ukrainian riding horse, which I did early in 2022. Because of the war going on in Ukraine, I wanted to do something specifically for Ukraine and to benefit horses that are in danger in war-torn areas. So this piece depicts a Ukrainian riding horse with sunflowers on a map of Ukraine, and the sale of this original as well as prints of it go to help horses in Ukraine. The Morgan horse is an all-American horse breed, and they came from the New Hampshire area. They are most popular for being the subject of one of Marguerite Henry's books, Justin Morgan Had a Horse. And that was actually how the breed came to fame. This is one of my favorite pieces I did because it is based on the horse that I owned that passed away in 2021. Her name was Glory, and this piece is actually a portrait of her. So if you want to see this show, come on down to the Foundry. We're on Main Street in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. And you can also see work by many of our talented other artists. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel.